I had one feeling, and you heard it.
Do you want to give me a time to summon him, or what?
Go ahead. We won't pull. You can summon him, and you can summon the next guy that I had.
Alright, hold on.
Well, we still need one healer.
Hey, Arduino, are you back?
Well, I'm shopping at Target right now. What can I do for you?
Can you so I can get a guitar here?
Yeah, open up a portal over here on this side.
The closet was still up back here, so I just went back and...
Okay.
I got a new one over here. Where are you at? Or are you here? Or
What?
Back there, he'll be here.
Seriously, I gotta order paper products from Target.
How about a toilet paper?
That is what I'm ordering.
That's an idiot.
After the pandemic started, my wife got into Klarna or something like that, and she now gets toilet paper every month in a big box.
I get mine on a subscription with.
Yeah, I think it was subscription with Klarna or with Amazon. I'm not sure. We need a fucking healer, not any more DPS, hog.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody here? Let's pull these guys. Yay, not bad. Pull the caster in. A 222 healer from Kelthus. Kelthus.
Not high enough.
A dude named Stefan.
The guy from Saturday Night Live?
Oh, nice.
What I can do.
Love that guy.
I was mad. I was DP.
Can we open up these things? Does it put it in hard mode?
You don't want to know.
I'd do it anyway.
He wouldn't ask if he didn't want to know.
Below the tank.
All right, putting up nothing.
Somebody use your oils.
Oh, I got an item. Oh my god.
What'd you get?
Stygian Ember. I thought it was going to be something good.
Yeah, you left before we killed it the last time. So what's down the steps? Is it just
The boss.
oh, so we gotta clear all this for the boss?
No.
No, this is all
trash.
I'm saying we gotta clear all this for the boss?
No. We could have gone down the steps straight to the boss and not down.
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll clear the rest of this and then we'll go to the boss.
Yeah, there could be drops, so you never know.
We gotta get those sweet BOEs.
BOEs are a myth.
Sparklies over there. Oh, he wants me to go pick up my sparklies. I'll go pick up my sparklies. Who's a gray eye? Is everybody on Discord?
Ever get a summon?
You never got one?
As soon as we're not fighting.
Okay. Put up a summoning portal for them.
Alright, hold on a minute.
I think it's closed door, man.
One of these doors is like a shortcut.
Shortcut?
The
Shortcut
is you jump down and skip the stairs.
We
No, it's not a
died.
shortcut.
We came back.
The BOEs are a myth?
Do you want to click?
No, you just
You ran into the group? Okay.
this is the way to the boss.
Yeah, those legs are a myth. They're not real. I have to lie to myself and say they're a myth or I just cry.
Oh, I am gonna cry because I'm leather and I didn't get them. And I'm still.
I'm a
wearing-
demon hunter.
What are we talking about?
I even sacrificed 3 babies.
Only that's the problem. It was only 3.
It's supposed to be a dozen, isn't it?
I think so.
For demon hunter,
Half
it's supposed to be
or
13.
The 10 flaming gauntlets. If only there was another tank that could taunt it off of me, so I wouldn't keep on getting the stack.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You can tell, that's why I was saying something stupid.
Yeah, it was a stupid ball.
Get everybody here. we actually do have a mage, so that is a possibility. Now, whether or not they like you, that's another issue.
Which way did you go, George? Oh, there you are.
These will give me some food.
Thank you.
Yeah, so we're summoning more people. So
I'm still the only lock. All right, putting up a lock portal.
You don't need to pick up any of those.
That guy's really good.
Buses. Those
So is
anima
that the
power
boss?
thingies.
No, that is not the boss.
Oh, 60 people lead. Yeah.
The top of the stairs, that's the 9.
is everybody here now?
It's more like the 3.
All 7 of them?
No, it's 9. If you look around the room, the other.
Oh, I know, the other
I think
6 are
they're after
mechanics.
The other ones, yeah.
I got this kill last night. I'm just here to get past this point.
If people actually soak and interrupt the ads and hurry up and kill them, it's not that hard.
It's the shards that got my group most last night. Getting people to group up properly to get despelled.
Since I opened my mouth, I'll be the first one to get feared right off the side.
If we're about ready to go up the stairs, I gotta log this character out. Are we summoning anybody else?
I'll look it up there. I don't know if Sidria will be here right now, so I doubt it. Do we have anybody else on Hyjal that wants to come along in the guild?
My question now is, which tune you want me to keep in?
Highest
You
DPS.
fight a battle you cannot win.
What was Madhou's DPS? Frighteningly low. What?
It was really bad,
Oh,
but
dragon.
Carabitos was
A
less.
fallen king
So,
without a
I don't know what to tell
throne.
you.
You will answer for your defiance.
But I'm just looking at the trash that we just killed. So if you were being lazy,
You are bound to
then
me.
there's nothing.
Vito wasn't really supposed to be attacking, so.
As you command,
Oh, there's a quest here.
Yeah, it's probably the raid skip.
Which one you want?
Oh, wait, are we done summoning? Are we ready to go?
I don't know. Is anybody else on Discord that needs a summon?
Looks like everyone's here.
Alright, logging Mada out.
I'm gonna
Just,
put down. I'm gonna put down the Kool-Aid.
Just curious, how far are you guys planning to go or raid?
We don't know. This is the first time we're in here. We're gonna basically ball it, and we're gonna die. So be aware of that. This is progression.
Hot tub in the back.
2.5 hours at least.
Get
You
your
mean this
flask.
isn't a one-shot run?
It's a 2 shot.
Flat in the back. If you have your own flask, great. But we put down a cauldron so you can benefit from that. And by the way, guys, if you're just going to be here for one pull and, you know, a wipe happens and you're going to leave, might as well just leave now because I'm assuring you it's not going to be perfect.
But we're going to wipe more than once, probably.
Yep. You're going to get a rash.
Okay, who are we pulling first?
I'll grab Kira, you grab Signy. Alright?
Do you know the fight?
No, give him the details. I haven't done the fight, so give him the details. You did it on your DPS, right?
Yeah. Okay, watch out for black lines. Move the purple out. Stack the blue.
Yeah, they're
Stacking the gray. There's going to be 4 purple circles that appear at 4 different points, like here. And here, let me look at the effect, what it's called. One person has to step into each of them. It's like bottles.
If you want, you can give me assist. I can try and mark where they are. This is pot tracker. Because someone needs to be in all 4 of those.
Remove
to step.
Mad out. For some reason I cannot.
There is there's a white circle that'll go around somebody. Somebody needs to step into it and help absorb. At one point during the phase change from 2 to 3, there'll be a shield around the boss and everybody needs to go in. The person that has that little circle, we're going to lose them at that time. Do not step in there with everybody else. You still need to keep your distance from everybody. Those were the 3-5 effects, yeah.
Which boss?
Do you want to
straight
put
on?
down a marker for Fragments of Destiny for people to run to it?
What you guys want the marker?
Fragment of Destiny is supposed to stack on the tanks. Isn't that the absorb?
No, that's the one where once you take it off to someone, it goes to the nearest player, and you want them all on one player.
Want it at the edge of the room, like some people said, or do you want it in the center?
Probably want to put it closer to the edge.
Alright, so we'll put it closer to the edge.
When the little ads drop, when you see those little ads come up, they gotta get interrupted and killed like immediately. And when you see the little purple circles on the bottom, they gotta get soaked.
You get a purple circle on yourself, you get away from everybody. You're running to the edge. If you see a purple circle, you soak it. Not on somebody, on the ground. 2 totally different purples.
What about the purple nurple?
That's another one.
It sounds confusing, but it's pretty easy.
See what happens.
Alright, I guess Fragments at Skull.
Which boss are we hitting first?
Supposed to hit them both at the same time. You gotta cleave them down.
Odd groups on one, evens on the other?
You gotta hit them both at the same time. You gotta cleave them down. There's a third boss that comes out right after they die.
Yeah, you tank them on each other. Just
So they have to go together?
Yeah, they're gonna be tanked together.
Yeah, don't hero until the third boss comes down.
Assign groups to one boss and other.
You gotta
The other
cleave them down. There is no point in assigning groups.
If one gets too low,
Good deal.
switch to
When
the other
one
one.
gets isn't as low as the other one, stop DPSing the one that you're on that's low and switch to the other one. Keep them even. It doesn't need to be grouped.
Yeah, you remember the hive in the other? Well, how we dealt with the 2 bosses?
Again?
Alright, you ready? We got one person AFK, which was Butter, so he's the only one.
Butter, real quick, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
Was that explanation for this boss or the first boss?
Yep.
Alright.
This is for this boss, not the first one this time. Lines, black lines.
Stack for that. Everybody stack on that blue.
Come stack.
That's normally stacked on the tanks. But
Yeah, make 2 bolts of the tanks. Now run away.
I got 4 stacks of this shit on me.
taunted. Yeah, we've got to swap through this. Got to do it.
In.
Get inside.
Zad's fast.
Ow.
There's your soaks. Get in.
No, purple.
Get out. Don't stack.
Kyra's a lot more health.
Switch to Kyra. Switch to mash.
Wait. 3 stacks on me, switch.
Move to the middle, stack with blue, stack in the middle.
There's a blue circle in here.
Yeah, we got to absorb.
You got 2, I'm switching. So Kyra is the one that's putting up the debuff on you. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
make
They both do.
She puts a different one. Kyra puts the blue one, and I got 2, switch.
so.
And the purples, right?
Those were to be absorbed. Run away.
Boss is here. You might want to hear him.
They
Yeah.
don't come out until 10% on one of them.
Move to the
Now
middle.
all 3 are out.
Get this mass.
Kill the air. Switching.
Alright, we're on the boss, right?
Yes, get those out. Spread out.
We gotta get
Yeah.
out of this.
4 out of there.
Got a lot of dead.
We got 2 Beerus if you want me to get anyone up.
Pick highest DPS that are dead and a healer.
So yeah, you got to dispel that fragments.
You know, what we could do is everybody that gets it, we could have them stack it on a mark and have it mass dispelled, because that does work.
That's what I do too.
Well, I buy the marker with it.
I think the marker's a
It's
little
just
far
a wide. It's a wide right now.
Yeah,
Wide.
but
Brynja's mournful dirge right at the end there, that white circle. Explain that after we're done here.
The giant white circle?
I'll link it up. It says Brynja's mournful dirge. That was the ability. Marks players with a death song, inflicting shadow damage. Means
Trying
like
to
a
interrupt
white
the
circle.
song.
Rez is incoming if green manages to die.
sorry. I'll stop.
Don't release.
Like, I'd drop a marker over here and have everybody come over this way and just stack on top of each other with that shard.
Well, I asked, where do you want me to put the markers? So specifically, let me know where you want me to put it. I'll put it there. Not a big issue.
I'd put it somewhere over here.
All right. Let me know.
Because most likely it's range that gets it, so...
When I get there, I'll actually put it for you. All right, just jump in that spot. I'll know.
Also, everyone's got to get away from the fragment people so that they don't get it jumped to them.
It only jumps when it dispels. Or that's the only way it jumps.
Yeah, leave a little area where it's clear so that it
Uh-huh.
control the jump. Or just mass the spell much better.
So how many people died to something they could have avoided? I don't know what it was. All right, where do you want the mark?
Right here on top of me. I'm over here already.
I don't know who you are, so jump up, please. Jump up, jump up and down so I can see. Okay, there you go.
Sorry.
Yeah, good point too. If you can grip that formless mass, it's huge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that. I think I'm a DK.
Yeah, if you have time.
Yes. That's a long ass fucking run back. Yeah.
Oh, there's a doorway that pops up over there where we cleared the trash, and you just run around and run off and jump down.
Oh, I didn't see it.
That was going into that hallway and looking at the door. I don't know what we did. We clicked on it last time somehow.
Song of Disillusion by Sign needs to get interrupted as much as possible. That'll also help with the...
Yeah, if you put like a melee, if you put some range on the one that's not dying as quickly, the one that's casting, the one that is the one that's dying faster. So just leave some kickers, I can do it, pot tracker.
Give me a minute. I want to turn off a couple of add-ons that are causing issues.
Is that for, you're saying for third phase, run over there for Master Spell?
Yeah, when you get those fragments, everyone's got to go to the same spot.
Because third phase is when obviously, yeah, I'm being stupid. Common sense. You're right.
I don't know, Aztecs, if the skull gets put on ads.
And if the tanks start taking too much heat, I could always pop Blessing of Sacrifice with my Vengeful Shield of Vengeance. At the same time, it'll help as well with damage mitigation.
All right. Turned off big wigs because I'm not used to it. It makes a lot of noise. All right, I'm grabbing Kira. You grabbing Signe? Where's your mark?
I don't know.
Oh, congrats, man. Very cool.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sisters grow to strength! Strike now, sisters! 1.
Remember, make sure you have your oils on.
Fine.
Alright, switch.
Run away. Come back in. Stack in the middle.
Switch.
Masses out.
Rip it if you can. Yeah. Stacks.
We're switching at 2, alright?
Who am I on? Kira or Signe?
You should be on Signe. Now we gotta switch again.
Behind.
Now we gotta switch again. I'm taunting Signe, you taunt Kira. Signe's at 41%. Kira's at 51. So put more DPS in Kira.
Rip it if you can.
Run out. Taunting the island. Taunting Kira. Taunt Signe.
Stay in the middle.
So DPM is saying taunt at 3. So we can taunt
Gotta
at 3.
focus, Kira.
Got 3. Taunting Signe.
Bringing it inside.
Remember to interrupt Signe, okay?
Absorb. Bottles. Move out.
Boss is up. Boss is up. Grab the boss.
Master's out.
I gotta taunt. Fury is at 2%.
Good fragments. When do you want hero?
Oh, butter down.
Everybody's dying. There's everybody dying.
I think you should hero when the boss comes.
As soon as the boss it comes down with these two, the hero has to. Yeah.
And everybody's dying.
Might as well wipe it, guys. Stand in the explosion or whatever the hell this is.
Yeah, if we can just survive that transition and make it to
Yeah, we just gotta
boss.
get phase transition into phase 3 a little bit cleaner.
Yeah, what's killing everybody during that transition?
Not enough interrupts. The boss is not being interrupted enough. Signa.
Yeah, it has to be interrupted. Every time that you cast something, you gotta interrupt it.
And as well as Signa both need constant interrupts, and
Yeah, Signet Song of Dissolution needs interrupted.
Asphyxiate doesn't work on Signa like I expected for some reason.
I gotta use the interrupt. Mind freeze.
We lost one, right? Who was it that left?
Demon Hunter left mid-fight.
I got a warrior 224 or a mage 222. Both of them, well, the 222 mage has done heroic CN. Warrior only 1 of 10 heroic CN. I'll give the mage a chance.
I come back this way. You went too far.
Oh yeah. Maybe get targeted with that a thirst crushing gaze. They can ice block through it without us having to worry about the stack.
Hunters can turtle through it as well.
Oh yeah.
And don't need to be stacked on.
Basically, any immunity you have.
Mage ain't coming. We'll stay with what we got.
I'm going this way.
Which is the one that you have to run out for? That you got to stay away from everybody?
The gaze.
The gaze. Alright.
No, the gaze you want to stack.
Gaze you want.
Oh, the purple one. You get a purple ring around you. Is the one you're speaking of.
Which is the one that you want to run away from everybody? That you don't want to be next to anybody.
You'll have a giant purple ring around you. It'll take up like 3/4 of the platform, or a third of the platform.
What is it called again?
Hold on, I'll look.
Fragment of Destiny? Is that it?
No. That's the one we run to this skull. Like about 3 people will get Fragmented of Destiny all at once, and it's like a dot that doesn't go away. It drops that ice puddle and hurts everyone around you. But if you mass dispel everyone at the same time, I think it just clears it all.
It does.
That's a big deal.
What about Brynja's Mournful Dirge? Was that heroic only?
If we're taking like where they are, that will be thrown down there, and that's what we're running out of in the third phase that she's throwing down. So that, yeah.
All right.
I believe that's what you're speaking of. If I'm wrong, please correct me.
Yeah, because DBM has personal announces right now, and most of the personal announcements are using the same sound, so you can't really differentiate between them. You don't know what it is that's happening. So that's why I was trying to find out, which ones are the ones that you have to run away from people. There's one called Wings of Rage that says you have to run away, that has Runaway Little Girl on it. Is that the only one?
That's the one that sucks you in. It's like the that's pretty obvious though. There's like the suck in move, and you have to like run away, and it does the run.
You do the opposite of what it's doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was across to me.
So many people talking at once.
And I got charged by a big thing. What was I supposed to do?
You were charged by it. It was running to the 4 different spots.
Yeah, that's the soak. So the 4 purple things, those are the 4 purple.
There was an NPC
that
put a white beam to me and then charged me.
Didn't charge you. It was charging to the spot, and it does no damage to the raid. What does do damage is someone not soaking the purple spot that it left.
I think we got that every time.
All right, let's try this.
Another effect that hit you, it wasn't that
guy. 4 people need mage buff. I don't know why.
Could have been like the Remora sword.
Yeah, they came in late. What the hell? I was just eating. It tells me I'm going to finish eating. Everybody ready? Starting. I'm getting Kira first, alright?
2, 1. Sisters brought us.
Kovacs, push the talk, please. We're hearing all your buttons.
So good.
Switch.
So.
Run away. Remember to interrupt her.
Get in, guys. Soak though.
Interrupt.
On it. Take that to the edge. Don't stack. Take it to the edge.
What is that purple circle called?
That's gonna hurt me. No idea what it's called.
That's the one we got to find out what it's called because people are not running that shit out. Three on me, switching. Run out.
Which one am I?
You should be on the K one.
The one that's attacking me. I got.
Get in.
Bring that in. Stack that in with us too.
Switch. Taunting K.
Kyra's way behind.
Kyra is at 34, the other one's at 13, so all DPS on Kyra.
Maybe separate them so we don't cleave.
Okay.
In range, try and get on that one because we have to interrupt the other.
Boss is up. Kyra's at
There's
25. We want a hero now?
Yeah, when all three are out, that's when you hero.
Hero up?
Yeah, a little while ago, actually.
Get out, get out, get out. Alright, I'm taunting the other one. Signa is dead. Kill Kira, quick. Alright, anything special that we have to watch out for here?
Fragments coming up. You got to get to that skull.
Snack. I just got hit really big, and if I got hit really big, a lot of people got hit really big. Taunt. So we're gonna tank him on the skull from this point forward.
No. Get
No,
away.
skulls for fragments. Keep away from the skull.
Oh, okay.
Whoever got fragments, get to the skull now.
Get to the skull if you got the fragment on you.
And then mass the spell when they get there. Someone still
Purple
got it.
underneath us. Purple underneath us. Pulling the boss away.
Nice ice block. Yeah, you got to all be on top of each other, and then mass the spell's good.
Get her out of this.
Get her out of this. Okay.
Yep. Yeah, that's a shield to her.
She's at the very edge.
Yeah, that's perfect how you did it.
Alright, I can get up a DPS if you
Soaking.
want.
Guys, soaking here, I think.
Nothing.
Nope, it's the fragments.
Mines, watch out. Don't get hit by them.
Put the fragments together, guys.
Blue circle in the middle.
Stack on the tanks. With the blue circle when you have it. Stay out of that.
Do we have a high DPS dead?
Yeah, the one of the warriors.
Pick up the highest DPS that's dead. Soak those, right?
Soak that. Get those out. The purples, big purples.
Take
Get
her
her
out
out
of
of
that. Taunt her back when you can. We got a healer down, is it?
No healers are all up.
I see a priest angel.
Oh shit, okay, I didn't see that.
I'm coming. I'm back.
Okay. Alright, you got 5. I'm gonna taunt off of you. Lines, don't get hit.
Oh!
Blue, get in it.
More soaking.
Blue, get in it. Lines, don't get hit.
Because the fragments heal these people and get together.
Fragments, get to the skull.
Everyone else get away from them.
So the fragments, when they get put down, they put down that white circle, right?
Yeah, once they're all
Yeah, and they're all spelled properly, yes.
Can I get an innervate? This is Aztecs.
We got a minute and 18 seconds.
Soaking, guys.
Absorb. Get in there. Blue circle, get in it.
Let me know if you want me to taunt her off you and let your stacks clear.
It'll take a while. Looks
Well,
like
she kills me, I have my cocoon shit from our guild.
You can give it a shot.
Get together and dispel.
Got 7. It almost went off.
Which went off?
Oh, it's off. Cool. 24 seconds before we can pull. Get those purples out. Pull butter back up. Got a mournful dirge on me. It says move away from other people. Get out of this.
Getting the tank up.
Yes, please. It's fucking thundering and lightning over here, man. Fragments together. Go to the skull if you can. Lines, don't get hit.
Back on blue.
Blue, get in. Get away from each other if you have that debuff. You got 4, I'm gonna taunt on 5. I'm taunting now, it looks like your health is dropping.
Now, if you get dirge on you, run to the edge, and then we'll pull whoever pulls to the other side. Because I believe dirge is being cast onto one of us tanks. So, get it out.
Running. Getting her out of the shield.
There's only one DPS up.
So now you've seen the whole fight.
Yeah, this is not that hard, guys. It's just a matter of getting through that first section and then staying alive.
I think a little bit earlier on Hero will help everyone live through that transition. People can use their cooldowns, health pots, all that kind of stuff, right? That one part where everyone's dying.
Come on, Light. I know you got this.
I mean, she enrages in a minute and a half.
There's our lock rocks. When it comes.
Figure out how to get there without getting killed.
Yeah, that's so.
Fragment of Destiny. Get away from people if you have that. All right. Tanks are dead. We got her down to what? 31%, and that was with half of the raid dead. So pretty much we can do this as long as people stay alive.
I thought we could do it in 2. I'm sorry, I lied. Almost.
Give me a minute. I gotta check the windows, make sure they're down, so that we don't get a flood in here. Be right back.
So, how close are you guys to the entrance to be able to summon me?
I can bring up Mando.
There's already a lock in here.
Okay.
That is the lock. You are the lock.
Yeah, saved off, but I'll pull
Oh,
it.
I just saw Locke's name. I thought they were in here.
Oh, crap.
What?
One thing I know Druids can do is dream walk and get in and out right to the entrance. Just cast it twice.
That's not the right direction there, guys.
Sure.
Be right back. My son just lost his tooth.
Oh, how much did you get?
Alright, so I'm outside the raid to summon.
Be there in a sec. Dual boxing. Let me finish getting there, and then I'll dual box.
Oh, I'm war mode off, by the way. I don't know if you have it on or off.
He has it off.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. Yeah, he just lost his first top tooth.
Cool. How much does he get?
The front one. So.
That sounds expensive.
Rick is the tooth
people that are offline coming back, or are they gone?
What offline?
Oh, I got a couple people dead listed still. So I thought they were offline.
I think they're just being lazy.
They were waiting for light to res them.
That was
Door
my
open over there for the shortcut, or no?
Huh?
Evidently not. I'm wrong, I guess. I thought we were coming through that door for some reason.
Okay.
I'm gonna die.
I hate getting in here as a lock. It's terrible.
Why are you done?
Because I'm trying to run to the place.
I opened the shortcut door.
Oh, you open it.
Help.
There's a laptop right next to it.
Thank you.
What shortcut door?
I can't click it.
Why is it?
I can't. Oh, I'm not in the.
We need to add the
You're
lock.
not in the group yet. You gotta get added.
I am in the group.
No, the other warlock joined, but we need to add him to the party.
I suggested invite, so.
I accepted him. I don't know why he didn't take it. There you go. I got there by the time that you guys did all of that. I'm down the stairs. It's a really heavy rainfall over here. It's like the storm finally hit us, you know?
System up in the northeast of the U.S. here too, or maybe
That's where he is.
That's where I'm at.
Got it.
He's in New York City.
I'm in your Providence.
Let me. Hold on.
Get the. Oh, you got it. Yeah, survive there, young lady.
There we go. Thank you.
I'm gonna
Didn't
wait.
realize the warlock was already inside the raid.
Oh, you can put up your own shit.
Thanks for the lock rocks.
All right, Madboy's logging out.
Anybody else from the guild wants to join us? I'm going to check on Stormrage, see if there's anybody there that wants to join us.
Dang. Anyone have any oils?
Can you put up your
Yeah, I got it.
rocks?
Wait. Oh, we can't. Not up here. Okay, never mind.
I got some popcorn oil.
I believe I got some oil in the guild bank on Hyjal. I don't know. You'll have to check.
Got a ton of them on me, Cedria. I'll give you some.
Okay, thank you. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Thank you.
Block rocks, please.
It's currently 105. And it's freaking hotter than hell.
Yeah, it's pretty much that way here.
We haven't hit triple digits yet.
No?
It's been raining a lot here, though.
No, you guys don't get the the triple digits, but don't you have the humidity?
Yeah, we usually get. We'll see what August brings. That's usually end of July, beginning of August is usually when we hit it.
Well, I have the dry heat, which to me is more tolerable than humid.
Yeah, here if you go out and it's like that, you're instantly got your clothes sticking to you and all that.
Yeah. Sure, rub it in, RV. 70 degrees, I would love that right now.
Yeah,
I'm not getting anybody from Stormrage in the guild on Stormrage, so I'm going to switch over. Both of them are
Block rocks, please.
What happened?
Everybody needs to eat. Easy. Stygia, can you put down lock rocks? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I brought him back in.
I'm going to get another DK for us.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, so that we can have somebody else pull the ads.
Ask him to be on the phone.
Make sure he's on Discord so he knows.
We could because I can use my grip as an interrupt and mind freeze, I believe, as an interrupt on Signet.
All right, I'll get a new closet.
But my asphyxiate, for some reason, they've nerfed it to where it's not interrupting.
Have you checked to see if there's like a glyph or something that does an interrupt?
Well, I'm going to check my talents. I thought
DKs already have an interrupt. So it's like they have mind freeze. You should be using mind freeze anytime you want to kick.
There's still a cooldown.
I think every kick has cooldown. Mind freeze has range and it's pretty quick cooldown. It's a nice one.
Yeah, I don't see it on under tanks. I don't see it in my
That's all right. We'll talk about it after 8. We'll see if we can find something. Everybody here, is that DK on Discord with us?
May need to relink it.
Okay, real quick. Once is he in Discord? Wait a minute. Okay. Avoid black lines. If you get purple on you, take it to the edge. You see a purple circle on the ground, absorb it. If blue circle gets on you, stack on the tank so everybody can absorb. Third phase, everybody should spread out because of the shards. If you're standing next to someone that doesn't get it cast on them, they will have it on them. When you get shard on you, stack on skull, please. First time it's done, there's going to be a circle. Second time, stack next to the ice patch that is thrown on the ground. You're obviously not going to be able to stack on skull after the first one. That's where we're starting.
What about what I wrote? Does that make sense?
That's it, dude. You got it down. You can't be simpler than that, dude. Other than third phase, try to stay spread out because of the fragments, so that only a certain number of people get it.
right.
Oh, hold on. With your flask and your
I was gonna give the TK a flask, but he closed it before I was able to do it.
Where is he?
Angmar, I think.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sisters grant us strength! Strike now, sisters! 2, 1.
Interrupt.
Get in the blue. Away. Switched on.
Next time you're going to be running in.
Now, sisters!
Run into her. Little purple circles, absorb them.
Everybody's just running in place on my screen. Fuck.
Get the purple out.
Yo, you need to move that purple out.
Somebody had a purple and didn't move it out.
Light was disconnected, or at least last.
Oh.
Taunting.
Get out of there.
Slay them!
Get out of the lines. Jesus. Stack.
Taunt.
You gotta remember, interrupt Signet. I can't interrupt her all the time, so you guys have to do it as well.
Interrupt.
Taunt. Absorbs.
2, 1.
We did it already. Get out.
Kyra's 10% behind again.
All DPS should be on Kyra.
Formless mass.
Everybody in.
Which one are you?
I'm on Signet right now.
All bosses are out.
You're out.
Skyja and Signet.
My voice.
We did hero already, right?
Yep.
All right, fragments go to the skull. Remember, bottle out away from the boss.
Get her off.
Bring her to the center.
You should take her to an edge. Because she's going to cast that again.
Fragment guys move together.
Fragment, go to the skull quickly.
Slay them all.
Watch Black Line.
On? Okay, good.
So, okay.
So, little purple circles. Take the purple circle away.
Down. It's a wipe.
I killed most of the raid there. It was like we were fine.
Didn't soak everything.
Oh, okay.
The bottles don't get soaked. The raid dice. One bottle.
Your deaths serve a greater purpose.
Alright, well, thanks for having me, but I'm going to call it there.
I was really honest with everybody. I said, we're going to wipe.
Progress.
Don't forget the shortcut is open.
You guys are going to the right. You want to go to the left.
Shortcut.
Don't go. Is it open?
Yes.
Oh, that's what you guys are talking about. So cool. No way.
We want to go what? Left or right? What? Which way?
You want to go right?
Right, and then left after we go right. Okay.
Yeah, there's like a little corridor.
Remember those stairs you thought were like a dead end before?
Yeah, it's that one. I knew I was coming in that door.
Yeah, you're totally right.
Yeah, there's a lever on it, like you see in Torghast, to disable traps. You just have to switch that, and it opens the door.
I didn't see anything.
What do you mean by like we're in Torghast?
Yes, we're in it.
But you are right. In Torghast all over, they have the levers for us to do those things. I should have looked.
We just got, lazy, and they decided, let's make the instance just like the Torghast.
Die a lot?
Is this a boss we're killing?
Now it's trash we're on.
That's what I thought. I told you this trash shit's heavy.
I gotta stand up for a bit.
I was going to say the same thing. I need a minute to stretch.
Okay.
I'm itching a little bit. It might help if I take my afternoon pill this evening.
Correct. You need everybody to get into those 4. It looks like 4 circles show up.
Yes, that is correct. There's always 4. Never 3, never 2, never 1. 4. So basically, 9 means 9 abilities. It doesn't mean no in German.
It does, though.
In this instance, no, it doesn't. How you doing, squad?
Just fine. How are you doing?
Can't complain. I got to spend time with my granddaughter yesterday.
Ooh.
It's been a couple years, and I took her to the water slides, so yeah.
Nice.
Are you waiting for more people?
No, I think Carabito needed to get up and walk around. And
I'm kind of
as well.
standing up at my keyboard.
I did my stretch and took my pill.
No psychotic breakdowns then.
I had forgotten to take my afternoon pills too.
You know, when you said that, I looked at my pills first thing, thinking, why am I like this?
Yeah, I'll do a ready check to see if everybody's ready. We still need shout, and it looks like a couple people need a flask. Not really. We're at 2-4-13 right now, so we're fine. If we dip below 12, then I'll get somebody. Says everybody's ready. Starting the poll.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
DC again.
I couldn't make that out. What did you say?
Logging again.
Watch out.
Sounds like you're lagged up.
That's what he's saying.
Fuck. Three stacks on me, switching.
Switch.
Get out, get out, get out. Four stacks on me. Is it, do I have the right one? Let me get Sig.
Interrupt.
Get in the circle.
Hold the ad in, please.
We didn't get the soaks.
Take that out. To the edge with your purple.
Taunting Kyra. Get out, get out, get out.
Fuck him.
Taunting Sig.
Nice stack, everybody.
Remember to interrupt Sig. Interrupt.
Formless. Pulling.
Interrupt.
Save my interrupt for the big cast.
Taunting Kyra or whatever her name is. Absorbs, get into the purple circles. Get out. Percentages, what are they? 13 and 12. Taunting Sig. Taunted Sig. Hero, please.
Take that to
Pull out.
2, 1.
Fuck you.
Get out.
Onward.
Strike now, sisters.
Would it be easier if we did?
Taunting. Watch out for the lines.
Stack on tanks.
Come to the blue. Come to us.
2, 1.
All right, get away if you have that white circle.
Strike now, sisters.
Soak it.
Purple circles, 4 people. Get in them.
Take the purple to the edge.
Get out. Get out.
Strike now, sisters.
I've got 5.
Yeah, that's
just going down much, is it?
Lines, don't get hit, man.
Stack on tank.
Fragments, get out. Go to the edge of that white shit over there.
Valkyr, slay them all.
Ramses moved to the skull.
Soak it. Soak it.
One open.
Fragments, go to the skull or near the skull. Remember, it's just repetition at this point. You do it over and over and over. But he has a shit ton of health, man.
Okay, I need to step away for a second, you guys. I'll be right back.
Purple circles out.
So white. Running over the edge.
Your deaths serve a greater purpose.
All right, where's the
Sorry, go ahead.
shortcut?
We did better that time.
Oh, by far, yeah.
Down to 48.
But that thing has so much health and armor class.
We have like 2/3 of the DPS missing, so we'll have if we can just keep people alive. I think the fragments is the biggest problem.
It is. People aren't
Okay,
running out.
I've been rotating to the right after the boss throws that first shield. Maybe I should rotate to the left so that everybody's closer to where the fragment gets dropped.
Yeah, we can leave the tanks where the tanks can stay where they are. The guys who get the fragments have to just run over to the skull and basically drop it as close to the skull as possible, and then drop it at the edge of the circle that's there. Rather,
what I was saying is maybe we should be closer to it and make it a little
that's fine.
Instead of right.
Yeah, that's fine.
But that's the best I can come up with for us to help for that stage.
Soju. That's good Korean alcohol made with formaldehyde.
Or how do you feel about what I was saying, Green? That way we'll be closer to the skull for them to go to instead of having to run all the way across.
But why are we going to the edge with the first set of bosses? We don't have to go to the edge, right? We could just leave them in the center, no?
The third boss throws the ages, so we can tank them wherever you think is best.
So the first two bosses we can tank in the center, and that'll make it easier for them, right? And then and then the third boss, when he comes out, we move him to the edge because he puts that big circle around himself, or he gets that shield. The thing is, if the fragments is going over here, and we start the shield, let's say we start the shield over here, then well, if we start it over there, we're leaving a big space between the fragments and them and the boss. No, I thought you said you wanted to get closer to the fragments.
No, I'm saying where we threw it, we go left towards the fragment, because when they stack it here, then they're going to move it back. The next one will be here.
You're saying clockwise. You want
clockwise.
You want to move it clockwise. Okay, I see.
We were moving the same direction, keeping everybody close to where the melee close in case the melee gets fragment.
All right. Because when you said left, I'm thinking, why go across them? You meant clockwise. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, agree. That's a good idea. We're still at 2414, so we're still good. We need a wall shot on me, and I need to.
Okay, I'm down. Right. Thanks.
There's a feast still up.
Is anybody not aware of what they have to do, or is kind of blanking out on this? Big purple circle, run away from everybody toward the edge. Little purple circles, stand in them. All right? White circles, move away from each other. Okay? If you get sucked into the two bosses, run away. If you get pushed away from the two bosses, run toward them. If you get a big blue circle, run toward the tanks.
Everybody needs to run towards the tanks with that blue circle.
So where everybody is absorbing the damage of it. That's the reason why we're doing that, right?
Yes.
We did lose a healer.
healers have to wait to dispel the fragments, or can
Yes.
they do it at any point?
They have to wait until everyone is by the skull. If anyone's delaying, they're fucking us over.
So healers, remember, don't dispel anybody who you don't see next to the skull, and if you're not next to the skull, you won't get dispelled, and that's going to cause a problem.
You really have to notice it because it doesn't hurt you so much; it kills everybody else.
Yeah, I missed it one time, that last attempt.
I did too at the end.
Thank you.
A mark or a warning or anything over your head from DBM or anything like that when you got the debuff?
Yeah, I've seen it, but the last time it happened, we were all stacked and I didn't see it because of the cluster.
Is there a debuff on you specifically that shows up?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so that's so it's one of the only debuffs you get, right?
Maybe the only one. Yeah. That's very important.
So look underneath your buffs, and you know where you have your debuffs. If something shows up at that point, you run like a bitch toward the fragment area.
I think you might physically get a little bigger, and there's like something around your head, like there's like some kind of metal piece that comes near you. It's like there's an obvious change to you.
You look like
Ian puts a thing over your head too, but I just missed it that last time. That's
you
all
look
I
almost ghost-like, luminescent is what it looks like a bluish luminescent color when you have the fragment.
Stack.
Kind of almost like these elegons.
I have a question. So when you get the purple thing and you run out, and you get hit with whatever that is that hits you, are the people supposed to heal you at that point? If they know you have that purple thing, is that like an extra heal thing?
Heal, yeah. Be prepared for a healer. That's what it means.
Yeah, heals are supposed to be tossed on you, but also burn a CD, a survival CD.
I did, and the person who was healing me was, it was just like a little heal over time, and I got nailed pretty good, and I used my cooldowns and everything, and still was killed.
Do me a favor, put up Discord again. Thank you.
Forget range awareness.
Yeah, that thing that hit you should have been like 18k damage. So probably something else.
Cynthia, do me a favor, put up the summoning portal.
I had fragments. Okay, I had fragments of destiny, sky resentment, and everything hit me all.
It's that fragments. Yeah, it's that fragments.
Oh, you know what that was? That was the boss's "you're fucked" button. Gave you everything he could.
Yeah. But I don't think it helped that I was just getting like renew. Just that's it. You know, just the little small heal.
I'll try and call out the fragments because the healers have to heal a little bit for that, you know.
It's more than a little bit.
That's why it's a good idea to put them near. If the quicker we do that, the better it is for the healers.
As long as it doesn't jump into melee.
Well, I ran it. I was like all the way on the edge when I.
But it's good if you notice you get it and you run there and you use a cooldown. That's probably perfect.
Yeah. Well,
Once
I used my soul stones and my cooldowns. Crap.
one stack is not bod. 3 stacks is death.
I had a couple of other things on me for some reason, so I was just wondering.
Where are you dropping fragments?
No, I dropped the purple thing way out here. I'm ranged, so I dropped it like way out here.
No, I mean, where's the raid dropping fragments?
On the skull.
Okay.
And then clockwise from that.
Would it make more sense to actually have the? Well, no, because it leaves a white circle, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's capped at 3.
Is it because it does dissipate? That's why I'm saying we'll go in anyways, and we'll after we're pulling.
Okay. We need a summons on 2 people. I'm sorry.
Anyways, quick overview with you, Green. We are pulling them to the middle, tanking the first 2 in the middle, and pull the boss to where they're standing now. For the first shield. We'll go counterclockwise just out of it from there.
Clockwise or clockwise?
Nice. Did I say counter?
Yeah, you said counterclockwise.
Meant clockwise.
Because if we go clockwise, we're gonna hit. We'll probably hit the hit the fragments after a while. So we got to be careful with that.
It dissipate by the time we get to it, because we pull her just out of it, not way out of it.
Right. Let's make sure everybody's on Discord and. Squad, can you do it one more time? And we'll do a ready check.
You think that you want to go 1 digit left for the first one? We can do that too if you feel safer that way. Over here?
Yeah, I'm fine either way. It doesn't matter. Fragments go on the skull. We're going to start the 3rd boss on the green triangle, opposite side of the skull, alright? That way it'll make it easier.
Where's everyone at with their flask? Do we need another cauldron?
Oh, we got more people in here, so I don't know.
I had 2 flasks, so I have 28 minutes left.
30 minutes.
You didn't have 2 flasks, it expired, and you would have had to use it.
I have 38. So remember, we're going to bring these 2 bosses to the center, so it makes it a little bit easier for you guys to run away. But it also means that you got to be aware that the 4 circles are going to be at different points along this pizza place, okay, or this pizza slices that we have here. So you got to make sure that you can get into the 4 circles.
So I'll drop the cauldron on the next pull.
All right. Hopefully everybody's ready. Starting the pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sisters grant us strength.
I'm bringing them to the center, so
Dodge
out. Avoid the lines. Taunting Sig.
Balance your damage on these bosses. They need to get to 10% at the same time.
Get out. Run out. Get in, everybody get in.
Slay them all.
Absorb. Taunting Kyra. Purple's out. Purple's out. Add, pull it in. Taunting Signa. Run out, everybody.
Kira down more.
Right. Run in, run in, run in. Interrupt, please, Signa.
Balanced DPS don't get
Kira,
10%.
ignore the other one.
Everybody on Kira.
Boss is tier, I think. Hero.
Oh, please.
Yeah, it's very
out.
Strike now, sisters!
Soaking it. Soaking again. Fragments are coming soon.
Don't move him, don't move him. We're good right here. Fragments, get to the other side of the room where the skull is at. Right on the edge. Purple's out. Shield is up, taunting the boss, moving him. That good, Butter, you think?
I'm not complaining.
Okay.
Go to the end of the fight.
Fragments coming soon. Then.
Fragments coming soon.
If we're off, it's only going to be tiny.
Lines, get out of the lines. Fragments, get out. Get to the skull.
It's soaking on the blue.
Back.
Use heals if you got them.
Taunted, I have 8.
Yeah, that's a lot. You're not getting any heals.
Yeah, we should be taunting on 5.
I got it.
But it was
or when
3.
Or when they drop off, you just taunt.
Yeah, with DBM says 5 normally. Run to the edge. I'll taunt it now. You got 3, so it's okay.
Fragment people.
Is anybody really low, mana-wise, health-wise, anything like that you guys need? Gotta put it out early. Wait until the last minute.
We could
True battle res.
One person suggests.
Got a good DPS.
Pick up the highest DPS, yes, please. Shuffle the lines.
Soaking
Sack. I got 4. You can taunt when you want.
Square run to skull.
Carabito, go to the skull. See the boss.
Sisters.
Get your health back up. Hunt it back afterwards. We're gonna go counterclockwise because we're getting too close to where the skull is at.
Missed a circle.
Stack. You think the four of us can do 13%?
Yeah.
Fragments, get away.
Together, guys. Together.
Purple, get out, get out. Move away from each other with those white circles. Shield out, taunting the boss.
Together, you want battle reses?
Go, 0. We're gonna have one in 6 seconds. Who do we want to pick up?
You need a healer?
Yeah.
You guys okay?
Well, we have 2 healers up. We
Yeah,
probably
DPS.
He's at 9%.
DPS is probably better.
Pick up the highest DPS that died.
How about Quintate? Quick feet is really high.
Well,
Or Thorn, yeah, Thorgen.
anybody that can pick him up, please do so. I can't do it. I'm tanking the boss.
Lost a healer.
Stack.
Don't stack with the white stuff.
Onward.
Oh, did I? I was stacking on the blue guy.
I think you and Butter are the only ones that can res.
I can. I just have to be next to them. Who do you want?
Yeah, I was a little frantic.
The other tank. Otherwise, Greenstone's going to die.
Butter was right next to me, right? But I can't res.
I got him.
You gotta soak these 4. This is gonna be hard. You guys gotta get there. All of you gotta get to one. Keep going. It's still dropping. You got 3, 2, 1, bam.
We got this.
That's a good pull. Yeah.
We just missed one of the soaks.
Yeah, you guys can't miss any of the soaks. The tanks can't always go over there and soak them for you, so...
Remember, people, when you get that fragment, don't just run over to that area. You got to identify the other 4, like kind of bigger people with the same thing, and you got to all just stand in the same place. It doesn't matter where you stand, really. You just got to get together so that the healer sees you 3 together, and boom, dispels you all 3. You're all safe. And then you got to run out of there.
And you'll change. The color of your character changes. I noticed that you become see-through. Is that right?
You become bigger in blue,
Yes.
icy, pretty much. So basically, and as soon as you get dispelled, get out of there. Because otherwise, the other dispel might bring it back on you if you become the closest.
Yeah, you really got to watch yourself. Make sure you lose that big bluey see-throughiness before you exit, but then exit right away when you get rid of it.
So what we should do is the person who gets the skull first, he will be the target. And then we've got to see if we can stack on them. So as soon as you get dispelled and you're near skull, get out. Because, I mean, we lost at least 3-4 people, if not 5-6, to fragments.
But still, we beat it if we had got that one soak.
Yeah, no, the soak's what killed us, but fragments are still sloppy.
How's the healing? Does the healing feel okay, or do you need another healer?
Healing's fine. I had
it's fine.
I wasn't struggling at all until we lost a couple people to fragments.
Yeah, you guys did a good job getting the raid up after like the big damage went out when we missed that.
Yeah, if it weren't for the soak, we'd all be alive. And this was a kill.
Let's do
We got it this time. Just remember, all mechanics got to be followed, as well as the soak.
Just don't panic. That's the big thing.
No, by all means, panics.
Yeah, panic and soak that purple.
Job Green calling it out. It's helpful, like when something's going on and you tell people the other thing, you know.
Yeah, this fight suffers from overlap. You can have 3-4 mechanics hit at the same time, so you...
Yeah, we got the one where we got sucked in and we had the AoE dropping on us and then the soak hit while we were in there, like right after. Like 2 or 3 attempts ago. It was pretty killer.
Now, that's what we were having issue with in the other group.
That RNG.
So just listen for the call outs and be aware that can happen.
I'm going to put a cauldron down.
Really pay attention to that frag.
All right. Arduino's going to put a cauldron down in the back. Thank you, Arduino. Grab a flask.
Use one and take another, yeah.
Yep.
Is cauldron 20 or 40?
30. They're normally limited to 30. We're 20 people, so at least 10 people should be able to get extra.
Yeah, if we get new raiders later, we can
pass them up, yeah. We need 4 down 2.
Arduino. Can I get 1 embalmer's oil?
Anybody have a repair device?
Yeah, come and open trade.
I don't know.
Embalmer's oil?
Please.
If you have the Ardent Squire, you can use that guy to repair as well. Squad, are you still engineer?
Yep. Want me to drop?
Yeah, if you can. I'm not sure if anybody dropped anything else. Oh wait, no, there's a robot in the back.
Yep, that's what I dropped.
Sweet, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
If anybody needs anything from the auction house, Carabito has the auction house mount. So before we come back up here, we can get it from there and we can drop a mailbox. Just let us know. Lock rocks, please. Thank you. Ready, check to go. Waiting on butter. You okay, man?
I was grabbing a drink. I couldn't find what I was looking for.
I suggest Grand Marnier.
All right, starting the pull. And be pulling it to the center again, remember.
3, 2, 1. Sisters grant us strength! Not here. 2, 1.
Bring the ad into the group. Lines out. Don't let the line hit you.
I will crush you!
Taunting Sig.
Soaking that blue one.
Get out, get out, get out.
Let's get some more DPS on sign.
Everybody in. Absorbs. Get into the circles. Hunting Kira.
Yeah.
Purples get out.
On Kira, balances DPS out.
Taunting Sig. Everybody out.
Strike now, sisters.
Interrupt Sig whenever you can. I got Kira as well as Sig. Everybody in?
Let's get that soak.
Kira down.
Focus Kira, please.
Maybe hit hero.
Here now, yes, please. Boss is up. Bring him out. Fragment, get to the skull.
Strike now, sisters.
Absorbs, get to absorbs. There's 4 of them, remember. Blue circle, come into the tanks.
Tank swap. 6 stacks is too much.
Come on, please.
Forgot to fix my announcement.
Fragments, get to the skull, quick as you can. Purple circles, get out. I'm gonna taunt because you were low on health. Moving him. Blue circle soon. Lines, actually. Avoid the lines. Blue circle. Get in, get in, get in. To the tanks. To the tanks. Blue circle.
2, 1.
Yeah, I got knocked back. Sorry.
It's too far away.
Do we want battle res?
Sure. We have a healer down.
2.
Get that healer up.
Squad had the thing. Do you want me to get Oh, she's up.
Elvia's up. Taunt when you can.
But Asterix was doing our dispel.
Lines coming out.
Soak.
Soak. There's one that's not soaked.
Good boss. Get the purples out.
I was waiting.
Taunting.
Okay.
Strike now, sisters.
These are the lines. Eternal Blade.
Soaking.
Bring the blue in. Lines. Get out of the blade. Taunting the boss. Fragments. Get to the skull.
We need a battle on a healer.
Yeah, we don't have any reses available.
Alright. Squad's gonna need an innervate then. Or anything for mana.
Everybody use any defensive cooldowns when you need. We're soaking.
Soaks.
We need 4 people. Remember that. 4 different places. We're at 10%.
And you have more people up than last time.
Fragments, get together near the skull. Hurry up. Don't stand in the white.
How you doing?
Taunting the boss, you had 3.
3%.
2%. Just keep burning her down as much as you can. Purple out. She's down.
Res incoming.
Wow.
Good work, guys.
Thanks, Green.
Thank you, man. You gave me the strat.
Photos.
All right, everybody. Let's take a screenshot. It's kind of corny, but I like doing it. I have a big album of them.
$226 legs.
Oh, they should look sexy on you.
All right. Yay, a Shard of Zed and 2 Stygian Embers. What the fuck is a Shard of Zed? Your helpful spells and abilities have a chance to grant your target an unholy aura, draining
That's your
That's a really good one.
new socket item. You socket
That
it.
goes into the Damnation socket.
But you want to use your Stygia or whatever to upgrade it before you socket it.
Did you not upgrade it once it's socketed?
Is this the way out?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just saying. I know you can upgrade it.
You can pay to get it out of the gear. You gotta buy from Hymir at the Keeper's Respite.
So to get it out is a single item that costs 2,500 that you
There's
can
an
read.
elevator, guys. Don't jump. There's an elevator that'll be down here. Well, you'll just have to run back, but everybody else, just wait. There's an elevator.
Everybody just jump off
To go
the edge.
down in the elevator?
Watch these guys jump off like fucking lemmings.
No, it's going up.
What's going on? Why are you guys killing yourself?
Just you guys.
Because
going
I
down.
saw like a wisp thing, so I thought it was a air current.
Oh, you thought this was the throne over there.
Yeah, what he said.
Run back.
Unseen bridge.
If your friend jumps off a bridge,
Yes, I would.
Sadly, some of you all would.
I just said I would.
Indiana Jones, the penitent man.
My mother used to ask me about the Golden Gate Bridge.
I need a quick bio before I.
All right. What is this guy saying?
Which way?
Oh, there's a repair guy right here. So you should repair.
It was good that Atrix stayed.
Aren't they all pain?
A pain, yes.
This guy's called. Is this Remnant of Ner'zhul?
The boss is down there.
Yeah, you can take choice.
Ner'zhul.
Yes.
I think that's supposed to be him, isn't it? The original.
The original Lich King.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you have to choose between Raznal and Soul Render, right?
Be right back.
Green.
Yes.
My hands.
I'm sorry. What?
Look at my hands. Inspect and look at my hands.
Your weapon's a 220. Your hand is a 220.
Look at the socket.
Ah, okay. You put a socket on it. But do you have to actually buy the socket, or is that you just apply that item to your gloves or whatever?
It was a socketed item. But that's what you apply to that stuff, anyways.
That's what I'm asking. Does the item itself, does it create the socket, or do you have to buy the socket for the item, for the gear piece?
They're both of your questions.
Those shards, there's not gems. It's those shards that you socket into those.
Those only go in the Domination gear. There are 5 pieces for each class, like a chest and other stuff, and you get it in here. It's only the Domination socket.
So you only get the items in here. You can't put it in from an item from the outside, and you can't just socket it using, let's say, the socket that comes from what's her face, the one in the mall.
There's a vendor also.
Yes, to both of your questions. It was a yes to both of your questions. If it doesn't come with a socket, you can put a socket in it.
They just told me that only Domination gear does it.
That's correct. If your Domination gear doesn't come with a socket, you can put a socket in it. So it's yes to both of your questions. It's only Domination gear is the further definition. I got that piece with the socket, but you can buy a socket from. I think
know if you can buy a domination socket. So basically, there are two types of sockets. There's the regular socket, which is prismatic socket, which is like the one from Venari in the last patch.
Exactly. That's the one that I was trying to figure out.
And there's the new one, which is only dropping in raids, called domination sockets. What you got...
You can buy that from the vendor.
No, you cannot.
You can buy it from the Death's Advance vendor once your rep is up.
No, you can't. You can buy an item with a socket from them.
And it's from the archivist. It's either the archivist or Death's Advance. You buy a socket thing just like you did from Venari.
That's
for the new season stuff.
That's only for prismatic sockets. For domination sockets, they drop in raid only. So they basically drop here. The only one that is available outside the raid is the one that you can buy from Death's Advance on a single piece of item.
Now you sound like you know. Do you know if I heard that you might be able to get your vault gear from Heroics, and like you might get a chest piece with a dom socket in that?
I actually have no idea if Vault Gear... I'm assuming since Vault Gear shares a loot table with this raid, I'm assuming you can get domination sockets as well. But again,
from dungeons in particular.
No, I think for Mythic Plus stuff, you can't get domination sockets.
Got you.
That's my...
So if it comes from Mythic Plus, you can add any of these items to it. The ones that
No, these are really meant just for raiders.
Okay. All right, that answers one primary question. And then the second question, which I'm still scratching my head over because I'm hearing two different answers, is whether or not you can put a socket onto it, or
you can put a prismatic socket, which is the one you get from the rep vendor.
Right, for shards, you're saying.
The shards only fit in domination sockets, and those.
Okay, so that's the one I'm trying to find out about, the domination socket.
Yeah, that's in raid.
Butter is saying that you can buy it in Death's Advance, and you're saying no, that you can't. So that's two different answers right there. So
I don't know. We'll have to look at the vendor. I don't know. I could be wrong.
no, I'm again, it's for my benefit that I'm trying to find it out. I'm not saying anybody's right or wrong. I'm just trying to find it out for myself and for anybody else.
Just telling you, I was under the understanding that Death's Advance had the sockets for their domination gear.
Domination gear, when you say domination gear, you're including the gear that drops in Porthia, right? The ones that we can upgrade from 1 to 6, right?
Yes.
Okay. It's not just the raid gear that drops inside of the actual raid.
So this is what I got from Wowhead. There's only one way to get a domination socket outside of raid, and that is the Death's Advance Honored rep.
It's just one piece of gear.
And it is a single piece of gear.
So you need to be honored, and you basically can buy it with 2K Stygia.
Yes, and that's why it's such a strong piece of gear, because it has a domination socket on it. It's technically your first one.
Like I got one on my tank, and it's like doing me a shield for 600-700 every 5 seconds all the time. It's like a 200 and something heals per second.
You normally would want to put it on a piece that you won't change quickly, right?
You can get those out.
You can get those out. It's a single item that costs 2,500 shard Stygia that basically you can reuse as much as you want. You just have to pay for it once. And then the item allows you to move sockets around. Because you actually have to remove the socket to upgrade the shard. Because these shards are all upgradable.
But mainly you want to get a shard that's good for you, plus you want to get a piece of gear out of this place that has the socket for it, which would be one of 5 slots for your character, like your head, your chest, your legs, and then possibly your hands, wrist, belt, or something else. And then you just put the socket in, you put the thing in the socket. And if you get 2 of the same type, you get some kind of bonus, I think.
I think it's 3.
Okay, so you have to do
might
all
be
3.
2, but yeah, it's a pattern. And there's zone bonuses. They only apply in certain zones, like the Maw and raids.
And Torghast, regular stuff.
Yeah.
But you can get 5 of them and upgrade them all. They're pretty beastly.
The Torghast ones normally double for the raid as well as Torghast, right?
Correct. Yeah, as I said, it's all the same bonus, but it's limited to Maw, Korthia, Torghast, and this raid.
That chamber there, is that another boss, or is that just like a shortcut?
If we go right here, that takes us to Soul Render Dormzan.
The other choice is Razna. I think we should go to the Soul Renders easier.
I haven't done any of them, so.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I haven't looked at the videos. I looked at the videos for the first 3, so everything after this point, I'm scratching my head over. So
I've cleared this place, so I can help a little bit.
you cleared it in what? In PTR or?
No, just this week.
Okay.
And I didn't do any PTR, so I don't know a ton. But I can help with if you have questions or if I know something, I'll try.
So you're saying that Painsmith is easier?
No, Painsmith's a pretty hard fight, actually. Painsmith and the Co guy, the Fate Scribe, were pretty hard fights for us. And also Sylvanas. But Sylvanas is a DPS check, as was a couple other ones.
Fire.
You gotta move then.
Healer day.
A lot of people are down. It's that black book that they put on the floor, basically. You guys can't live through that shit.
They're painting the floor.
Yeah, I died from the dot.
Let's take a look, man.
Now you can see the boss.
So Painsmith would be this way, the way that we're going, right?
No, it's back the other way.
This is Nezarul, the one you were saying. I was wrong.
Okay. So which one should we be doing then? Which
Nezarul
one is
sees.
Say again, I'm sorry?
This one right here, the Remnant of Nezarul. I'm pretty sure.
It seems Death Knights also make it easier.
Anybody on here have an Oculus?
What's an Oculus?
The VR. Who does?
What? Ramses.
Have you tried Demio?
No.
Tyler just got me that game, and he's got it too, and he's trying to get other people to see if we could get a server going.
What's the game called?
Demio? D-M-E-O?
Are you talking about that freaking dungeon crawler game? It's like being. Yeah, that game is freaking epic.
Yeah, he just got it, and so he wants to try it out.
It's awesome.
We already released everything on both ends.
That's
and I
not.
have one for mine, but I just need. We wanted to get a group together.
Yeah, it's just like you're playing D&D in VR, and it's freaking awesome.
Do I have to buy it?
Yeah, I think it's like $30.
Okay.
Let me know and I'll give you my Steam information so we can message each other.
Have you guys tried Phasmophobia yet?
I savage.
See ya. Hope you have a good night.
See that?
Pay attention to your surroundings, idiot.
I didn't fall. I survived. That was badass.
I'm talking about the idiot that died.
No, I came back. I was gonna die, and I recovered.
I didn't go out there. I knew that it was a circle, and they were going to toss me off the edge, man. I've been playing as a bear. What is that? I've been playing as a bear for like, what, 15 years now? I know that I am tossable.
I just didn't aim myself properly.
It's probably more like 20 years.
God damn it, squad, shut up.
It's getting a little bit cold. You're pulling on the sheets too hard.
Okay. So just watch the fight video. It's a minute and a half.
Just let them come up here, guys. That way you don't get knocked off the edge. Just keep on interrupting. If you can. I don't know if you can.
So pay attention to knockback. That's a boss mechanic.
Yeah, I can explain how it works too if you want. It's like a little weird mechanic.
Yeah, this boss is fairly mechanically wise. It's fairly simple. I think there are only 3.
You gotta kill the other 2 guys, right?
Yeah, you
Yes.
won't even unlock until you get.
Your body toward the center of the circle.
That's what happens when it's making someone talk to you.
Point back toward the center of the circle.
That time.
Get to the edge.
Go, go, go. Go, let it reset.
Just make sure that you pull down reset.
Woo!
What the hell happened?
You pulled me out, and as soon as you pulled me out, it reset. Pulled me back in. Killed me.
With the drawbridge. That's awesome.
He's gonna solo this boss.
Kind of laugh.
He's a DK. He can do it.
So did you see his AoE move? He just marks like 3 lines from the center going out.
Is that the only mechanic he has?
No, his explosion's kind of a big one that he does, and it can knock people off pretty easily if you don't do it right. It's like you have to like dispel something. Someone gets an exploding move, and you have to run to the edge, face away.
Remember to repair that guy before going in.
Where is that guy?
Did you say taking on the edge to the middle?
Can we tank him on the edge, or will that cause a problem?
No, you tank in the middle.
Yeah, that'll cause a problem because you'll get knocked off the edge when it all blows up.
And also, you need to leave room for people to run to the edge, the one person to run to the edge and do the explosion mechanic, and everyone lines up off of them. And in the middle so they don't get knocked off.
You guys on Hyjal, ask in Hyjal, see if anybody wants to join us in the guild. I don't think anybody on Malfurion wants to join us, but I'll ask again.
Did you tanks ever do on the last boss, Denathrius? Did you ever like take him and line up that beam he shoots and get it to go through the occultists or the Kabbalists? This boss has a similar mechanic to that, where you have to like point some beam he shoots through some orbs.
Steady number. I didn't pick it up earlier.
Oh, I've got something I need to clean. I see.
What's the Stygian number for? Is that
Stuff for your I think your shards.
Yeah,
shards? Okay.
Correct.
You do that at the with Bonesmith Hymir at the Respite, the Korthia flight path.
All right, thank you.
And you also buy from him for 2,500 Stygia, the remover thing, if you want to recover that for another piece of gear.
Basically, it's mandatory if you're raiding.
Yeah, and you should check which ones are good for you. But there's some pretty sweet ones. I got one on my DK tank. It's really nice. And I think if you have 45 of those little things you're picking up here, you can upgrade it to like level 4.
Did we explain the fight?
I go for it.
Sorry?
Does anybody feel like explaining the fight, or should I look it up and explain it for you guys?
Q.
All right.
I can
So, Orb of Torment. The first mechanic, he drops an Orb of Torment. The Orb of Torment is going to sit there and blast people. We need to get rid of it in three steps. The first step is the tank needs to point the boss towards the Orb of Torment so that Ner'zhul hits the orb with his line attack. I think it's called Shatter. No, sorry. The second step is we then need to DPS it down. The final step is someone needs to pick it up and go to the edge and throw it off the edge. Preferably classes that are fast, because it's you want to do it quickly. So that's the Orb of Torment. That's the first mechanic.
Yeah, the attack that he does is called Suffering.
Yeah, so Suffering is the one you want to stack the Suffering on top of the orb. So basically, Orbs of Torment caught basically become vulnerable. So you just need to clip it once. And Shatter is the second mechanic. Basically, he will cast Shatter at 80%, 6%, 30%, and he will do a ton of raid damage. So my suggestion is we rotate healer cooldowns at those. You save a cooldown for 80, 60, and 30. Any questions so far? All right. The other one is Malevolence. This is the one that knocks us back. So he will target 2 people or 3. He will target a few people with Malevolence. Those people need to run to the edge because they will drop a puddle when they're dispelled. Now, you need to make sure your back is to the boss. You're facing outwards, because when you are dispelled, you and the rest of the raid will be knocked backwards.
So basically, you run to the edge of the circle, like I'm doing.
And then dispelled, you'll get knocked back.
I'll get dispelled, and I'll get pushed toward the boss.
Correct. If you are facing, though, you're going to be punted off the raid. Now, the raid has to be in the middle. Again, don't stay near an edge, because if we dispel someone and you're near the edge, you will also get punted backwards, which means
you get punted away from them. So you got to
a
little bit.
Yeah, you got to be punted away from them. So stay towards the middle. Make sure you're not punted over. Is there anything I'm missing?
For healers, don't dispel that. Obviously, during the big swirly attacks, that's the one thing you're missing. Is like there's a progressive swirly attack that comes like. You just have to move out of the swirlies.
Yes, correct. Thank you. And the swirly attack is at 80%, I think. Oh, never mind. You're right. Grasp of Malice and Aura of Spite.
And then at the end of the fight tanks, he's going to drop 2 of those orbs at the same time. And if you're really pro, you can drag the boss up to one of them and make it so it's going to go through him when he beams you straight at you, and then make it go through the second one so DPS can just blow up both orbs.
Yeah, we want to burn down the orbs as quick as possible, and then have a fast-running, person pick him up, and you have to go to the edge and drop him off the edge. You'll get an extra action button. And that's it.
Sounds good.
So, correct, I understand you correctly. During the double orb, stack on one orb and have him on the other side facing the other orb.
Well, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, he's just going to shoot a beam like he's a dragon shooting a beam of, fire out of his mouth or something, and you're going to have that beam of fire hit the one that's one orb behind you, and then there's going to be another one like in the straight line behind you as well.
We tanks just swirl toward the balls and let the beam hit the balls. That's it, right?
Yeah. Roger. And then that same move is when you taunt Swamp. When he does that shatter or whatever it's called, it's suffering that beam. You're gonna need to have the other tank taunt the tank for like 30 seconds or something.
I think it's a single taunt swap, one stack.
All right. Everybody ready? Please eat.
Right. This is probably going to be my only pull.
Oh, we only have 10 more minutes in the raid tonight. So
I figure we can last 10 minutes.
Well, if we don't last, we better wipe quickly.
You can't play while sleeping?
Everybody is squad, okay? You are a unique individual.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, starting the pull. Good luck, everyone.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Looks like spell timers is still tossing on, turning that fucking thing on.
There's the orb. Point him towards the orb.
Wait till this. Everyone else get out of the way.
The line will go.
Tank swap and
burn the orb. Pick it up and drop it off the edge. All right, pentatonic, go towards the edge.
Oh, there's a pie slice that doesn't get affected. Holy shit.
That was malevolence. We didn't really do it properly, I don't think.
Alright, beam.
Beware.
Get out of those pie slices.
Get that orb.
Did it get beamed yet? Here's the beam. Oh,
Out it.
Nope. Get out of the blue. Pick up the orb and take it to the edge.
Beware.
And you got a healer to.
Yeah, I might want to get a B-res going. Dodge those. Alright, get close to him for malevolence. Get ready for the knockback.
So basically, turn your back toward the person who's at the edge, and they'll knock you forward. Okay? Beam. Get out of that. I got a taunt. It's alright. No, you hit it, I think. Arm is on Penetrator. Turn your back toward him. So the guy
head towards him. Head towards him. Don't turn your back to him. Head towards him and then get knocked back. You'll get knocked away from him.
Ouch!
You won't take extra damage if you have your back toward him. So you run toward him, turn your back toward him, and you'll be fine. Beam is hit. Somebody pick up the bomb.
Needs to be killed first, but yes.
Okay. Alright.
I got the thing for what.
Run right to the edge. Don't worry about it.
I got the little thing. Go ahead. Dispel me.
Oh, every time he loses armor, his damage goes up, so.
Turn it toward the circle.
Beautiful.
Orb down.
Dodge those swirlies.
Burn the orb. Take the orb to the edge. Beware. Don't move.
We're gonna want to hero the last 30%, I think, 20, 25. Alright, get ready for knockback.
Burn the orb down.
The orb's still shielded, I think. Oh no, no.
Nope.
My DBN lied, I'm sorry.
Anybody got it?
Take.
To the edge. Two on me, Butter. When yours goes away, taunt immediately, alright? Too close to that orb, you won't be able to break it, no?
As long as it hits the orb.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I messed it up a bunch when I tried it the first time, and it's pretty generous.
Taunting force. Malavins, go to the edge.
Let me know when you're ready.
Do it.
Orbs up.
That sucked.
Back to the center. He did that 3 times. Is that something?
Now's a good time for heroism.
Do we have a hero available? Yeah. Okay. Bombs up. Switch back toward him.
Okay.
I didn't get that.
I want to move him so he hits both orbs at once.
Okay. Guess I'd have to take him up here.
Beware.
Not stand in the tank. Good job.
Nicely done.
Burn the orb staff.
I know how to play pool, I guess. Bomb is up. Put your backs toward it.
What happened? Someone pulled me.
No, nobody pulled you. I think it was an explosion. I'm gonna get hit by this beam. We got one that time. Sorry, guys.
Ready for another malevolence?
Just stay alive.
Yep, put your backs toward the
Ready?
Well, tank down, tank down.
It's gonna be res on the tank.
Only one that can do it is green, I think.
No, he's up.
Yeah, it just got up.
We staying on the boss or we burning over?
The orbs are starting to... Good job. Try to do your best, but...
Take the explosion away. Get closer to him.
I'm ready when you are.
Go, go.
Cleanse me.
Oh man, I'm silenced. We're at 8%. Don't get hit by the beam. Line them up.
I'm down again.
I'm down as well. I guess
we hit Berserk.
Alright, with 6% left to go.
Totally.
So this is doable.
You guys
survive.
You guys want to try again?
Do it. We got this.
I gotta go lay down.
Please, let's try it again.
Come on,
Lots of real good pain medicine. Go lay down.
One more time. Come on.
Do it, but
You can jump,
I'm not
guys.
ready to as it is.
We can jump here.
Yeah, look off to the left of the railing and jump down if you don't need repair.
Sure that there's floor underneath you before you jump.
Floors are overrated.
Well, whoever suggested that boss, thank you. That was you're right. That is an easy boss.
Easier.
Yeah, so make sure that you're close. Make sure you're close to the person who has the debuff, so you don't get punted from the platform. Like, because the knockback is half the platform almost. So make sure you're close to the person who has the debuff.
So does it matter whether you're facing him?
No, it doesn't. From that was my mistake at the beginning. I thought it punted everyone backwards, but it actually doesn't. It punts only the person being dispelled backwards. Everyone else gets punted away from that person.
So if you see where they are, they have like a wind. It looks like they have a fuse of like wind flying out of the top of their head and up into the air, and then they run to like a little tornado on their head, and then they run to the edge. And if you kind of follow them a little bit, just make sure you're like not too far on the opposite side of the room from them.
Yeah, I'm going to try to time it so it doesn't happen at the same time as the swirls on the ground. But that's basically, yeah.
You get it, and like everyone's kind of on one side of the room. It's actually better to be on that side of the room and knock them towards the middle rather than like go to the far side of the empty room and then knock them off the platform.
Yeah. If there's an orb up, depending on, if someone's carrying it to an edge, we're not going to dispel because then you're going to get knocked off. But if you're carrying it to an edge, please head towards the person who has the debuff. That way you'll recover quicker and you can just literally stand behind them and get punted.
You hit me on that last attempt with that waiting.
Probably. I think that's what happened, is that I dispelled while someone was running the orb out. You know, if you have sprint, if you have, you know, any movement abilities like demon hunters are amazing.
Yeah, let them if I'm there. The demon hunter. It's I can do my little fell rush and it just goes full speed, warps me ahead. Oh yeah.
But DBS has to swap. Now, if you want to cleave, you know, the tank can stand on top of the orb, but we have to swap over because the damage accumulates. Now, if we get to, you know, 8%, 7%, then we can tunnel because the damage isn't too bad. But it was getting, you know, 4 orbs up. Healers are going to have trouble.
You can call for magic stuff too.
Everybody, again, Jeep. All right, everybody ate. Everybody was ready. Starting pull.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we don't want hero in the beginning, right?
No, because his the amount of damage he does goes up, and you actually want it for when 2 orbs start spawning, I think. So let's keep it for when we get 2 orbs.
First orb is right behind me. 3, 2. All right, taunted. All DPS should be working on that orb, getting it down. Somebody pick it up.
Run it out. Let me know when you're safe, and I'll dispel it.
We'll get those in the future. I had my.
Come back to where the. Yeah, there we go. Alright, new orb is up.
Watch those. Dodge that.
Don't stand behind me, Green.
I got it. Don't worry about it.
You guys both got hit.
Hit both of us. That's why. Okay. But I had aggro on him. That's why.
All right. Run towards the edge.
Run toward the person with Malavins. Taunt. I got 2. Work on the orb, break the orb down. Take the orb in the same direction as the person with the Malavins. That way you could just drop it off the edge that he's at.
You move really slowly while you have it.
Okay.
You just gotta wait. Yeah.
Taunting, you have 2. Somebody drop KD stamp whistle.
Is everyone ready?
Yep. New orb is up. Don't stand in the black lines. You get knocked off. Don't stand in front of his beam. Alright, I'm taunting the boss. Malavins. I can't say the fucking word. Orbs up. Maladins. You gotta slow down on the spells.
Sorry, I saw some people line up.
I gotta clear the.
This is pot tracker down. You got someone's got to
You
get
gotta
people.
taunt the boss. I gotta move the boss. Shit. I was only able. Oh, I got both? Okay, cool. Alvin's.
Take down if you can rest.
Picking up the tank.
Big sufferings. Just gotta look through little holes.
You do Hera?
No, not yet. Somebody just got knocked off. We might as well hero, no?
Let's hero next time we got orbs. Alright, get close.
Ooh. You're gonna have to tank by yourself here.
Let's get a hero going.
Did I get both?
Burn the orbs.
Get back to the middle. Keep going.
Well, if you want.
Use any self heals you can.
Moving them. I'm down. Can you res me? No. I was getting the orbs. Is he enraged?
No, not yet. He'll get the little classic berserk icon.
Ignore the orbs, just burn him.
Oh, I just got punted.
Yeah, I mean, the debuff has a timer, so if we don't dispel it, it'll explode on its own.
It seems like very easy to do, guys. It's just a matter of not being tired. I think people are just tired.
Hope you sweat. But you have the right thing. You have a good healer who can pay attention to when to dispel. Because you have to make decisions on that.
Yeah, I screwed up on twice.
Do we come back tomorrow, or do we continue?
It's up to you. If you guys decide that you want to be here tomorrow and continue on this boss tomorrow, I'm more than willing to do it. If you want to do a fresh run tomorrow, I'm willing to do that as well. But not everybody has tunes that are up to 215, you know? So
Problem with Hero at the start is as the fight progresses, every time he loses a piece of armor, he deals more damage. And Hero is actually nice because you can deal with the orbs.
I'm dropping a portal back here by the repaired guy.
Alrighty.
That's it for tonight?
want to do one more pull with Hero at the start?
I thought he just said to not do hero at the start.
He basically
One guy is saying that he saw a video that says do hero at the start. Which video is that, by the way, Quick Feet?
Mechanic, it doesn't make any sense.
So Ready Check Polls was saying that? It could be that it's easier in normal that way. Maybe in heroic they want you to do hero toward the end.
Is there work to be done?
Well, we'll give it a shot. This will be our last pull, guys. And if we get it down, we get it down. If we don't get it down, we don't get it down.
Arduina? Dang it.
You thought you'd get away with that little foxy thing you got going on, huh? I don't think so.
Thank you, Aztecs.
So basically, at 80% health, we would hero.
No, at 30%. It's got to be under 30%. Because at 30%, he does like the massive swirlies. He does bigger damage to the tanks. He does all his moves are empowered. So at 80%, he empowers the first time, 60 empowers the second time, 30 empowers for his final one. And that's when you should hero and burn him when he's the hardest.
All right, let's give it one shot.
Hey,
We'll hold off hero.
tells me when he's at 30% for me to use one of my abilities. So as soon as I see that pop on my screen, I'll hit hero.
Double check, make sure you have your oils up. A lot of you probably have let your oils fall off.
Yes, you may have cookies.
Please eat. If you have any of the stamina buff chest piece things that you can actually put on the armor kits, if you have any of those, I would suggest using them to make it easier on the healer a little bit of extra health.
Somebody's been watching, what is it, the Addams Family? Harvey.
So I'm supposing Thorjin is not coming back.
Someone said they had to lay down.
So I'll take him out. We're at 2-4-11. Do you think it's worth pulling an extra DPS?
No, not if it's our last pull.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Do you have a healer that can swap?
Aztec said she can.
Sure, we can try that. We seem to be hitting in rage, so. Are you bad at DPS or are you bad at healing?
Pretty good at healing, I think.
Okay. Well, I was going to say, your numbers aren't bad at healing.
But she's really good at switching.
All right. Let me give you this to everybody that's in the group right now. If you join that channel, basically that's our private channel for our guild. We invite pugs all the time. We like people who actually participate and don't mind the way that we raid. So if you enjoyed hanging with us and can deal with us, basically join there, and you can always join our raids, and you know, you're more than welcome. Okay?
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Between 5:30 on the West Coast, it's 5:30 till 9 p.m. and on the East Coast, it's 8:30 till 12 p.m.
Are Queen and Queen
12 a.m. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Wednesday, Friday, Saturday.
Yes.
Cool. Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
Storm is up. Work on the orb.
Can someone else take this one?
Malavins is up. Put your back toward him, so when you get knocked back, you're not dying.
What the hell? My back was toward.
It's not your back. You have to be between him and the middle of the.
Yeah, you gotta kind of like always judge it. Orbs up.
Yeah, I'm the one that had the orb.
Alright, I'm taunting the boss.
I'll grab the orb.
Malavins is up.
Yeah, I got knocked off.
Suffering on me. Taunt the boss. I have one. Orb is up.
Beware.
Butter, taunted if you can. Oh, that's too late. I got 2. Butter, you get DC?
Someone's got to get this orb on undead. The death thing. I mean, TH. And be careful whoever's running it. The guys.
I'm dead.
I've been disconnected.
Hey, whoever's on the side, turn around. You got to face away from the boss.
It's a wipe. Just wipe it, guys. That's it. We're gonna call it.
We got 7% the first time. That was really good.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I said, as the night progresses, people get tired, things happen. So, thank you, though, for attending and actually helping us get that kill. So those of you that gave us strat ideas, thank you very much.
I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
I was prepared for you. I should have asked to check it.
Thank you for the port.
Remember, we will be inviting people tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. on that channel.